I'll be happy with that.
Right, welcome to the GLC podcast. My name is Chris. I'm joined today by...
My name's Garry.
I'm Lawrence.
A.K. Larry. So, the podcast, which is...
GLC. Oh, we started following. I thought you liked starting again from the start. The GLC podcast. We're going to be talking over the coming weeks, various subjects, random subjects.
He's got it again, man.
I know. I'm just going to carry on. Because obviously these pair can't control themselves. So I'm just going to carry on, guys.
Right, let's bring it back in there.
Okay, let's bring it back in. The GLC podcast. We're going to start today by introducing ourselves and giving you a little bit of a backstory individually about ourselves personally and what it is that drove us to be doing what we do as a job today. Our passion, the drive that we had that led us to this moment in time. So we're going to start by Chris and Lawrence asking me a few questions about myself, and then me and Lawrence will be asking Chris about his back history, and then we're going to have myself and Chris asking Lawrence. Yeah, so we're going to switch it around a bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, you get the idea.
You'll get used to us laughing.
You'll get the idea.
You'll get used to us laughing, man. Yeah.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll try.
What gym equipment do you use when you train them?
Oh, yeah.
Well, gym equipment, I tend to use mainly free weights, if I'm honest. So I'll use dumbbells to work my chest and arms as opposed to using the actual machines. Okay, so I'll use like barbell, free weights. I use a squat rack to work my legs or anything like that. So yeah, I just feel I can get more control from dumbbell. I know that may sound a little bit, but for me, that's my preference. So working dumbbells, just to gain muscle, really.
And out of those pieces of equipment. Okay, on a serious note, so
We're getting a bit dirty, yeah.
So out of those pieces of equipment, which one would you say is the most effective in, achieving a physique that you've gotten today?
I would probably say dumbbells.
Yeah.
Chest press using dumbbells. Yeah, so where I can, I'll just use free weights as opposed.
I want to know.
To be
So
anything you want about my history. Come on, guys.
So-
ask, fire away. You've got freedom now to ask whatever you want.
I've got a question for you now,
Whatever you
mate.
want.
I've got a question for you now.
Keep it
So
clean.
I'll try. So everyone has, different paths leading them into the fitness industry. I want to know, from your perspective, what was the factor that, wanted you to get yourself into some, good shape, and where did it all start for you?
To be honest, I've always managed to keep myself in good shape. So
Yeah.
from a young age, playing football, it all started like 15. I was playing like pub sides at 15 football. So I was running around keeping myself fit from that young age. And fitness has always been like a part of who I am and what I do.
Yeah.
So whatever job I've done, I've always maintained a level of fitness throughout.
Yeah.
Some of the jobs I've done, don't need that kind of fitness, but
It's
for me
good to just keep
personally, it's what's
yourself.
continued throughout that immense cycle of life.
That you're in the police.
Yeah.
So what drove you to be in the police, and then the change from being in the police to being in the fitness industry?
Well, the police is a job from a young age, and I mean a young age, probably primary school, that I wanted to do. I had this image of me driving a car through blue lights with the flashing lights going and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That was always an ambition, if you want, of mine. Something that I thought I want to do that, and that's what drove me. So all through primary school, secondary school, it's just what I wanted to do. And then I eventually got the opportunity to do it. I drove that car through dim lights,
Yeah.
blues and twos going.
Absolutely loving
Good
life.
life.
Absolutely loving life, mate.
And the buzz, and the buzz and adrenaline you get from that is like absolutely amazing. And again, leading into the police, fitness is, I maintain my fitness and stuff like that throughout the police. And unfortunately, like I said, that career just came to an end because the job's just not always cracked to be honest. So it just got to a stage where it was affecting my life, my lifestyle, and my family. So I thought enough's enough.
Yeah. One thing he mentioned was your sporting background. I feel like for a lot of people, that's where things get kick-started really. So let's say you're in a football club, you have to maintain a certain level of fitness to to be able to perform on
And I've been
weekends
lucky
and
as well,
stuff. So it's
to be honest, throughout my life, not to pick up any kind of injuries or anything that kind of set me back. I've had a couple of niggles and stuff like that. I did my ACL playing football, but I've kind of bounced back from that.
And that's something we can speak about as well, how to bounce back from injuries. Obviously, there's a lot of there's a lot of psychological effects that injuries do have on people as well. It can really get people down. So
and it's
barriers
only now,
and stuff.
like I say, I've reached this. I'm 55 this weekend. I know I don't look it, guys, but I am. I'm 55 this weekend, and I probably feel as fit now than I ever have done.
Yeah, in great shape.
You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like,
Just realised my mic hasn't been on.
Now and I've come into this industry now late in life, albeit late in life, but absolutely loving it. And I'm probably doing the job that I most love now. And it doesn't feel like a job to me because I come to work and I meet you guys, you know what I mean, and we have a laugh away. But on a serious note, we're there to do a job, and we're there to help people to achieve their goals, to get the best out of them, and that in itself is what gives me a buzz when I see someone working hard and getting the results through working hard.
What's so good about it as well is there's no age limit on fitness. You can start at any age.
Yeah.
As you said you started late, but obviously you've been able to maintain a good good level of fitness and stuff like that. Being able to move well.
Fitness is, when I say stuff like fitness is always in my life, but this career has come into me late within the last 10 years or so. Do you know what I mean? And I wish now I'd have done it earlier in my younger age. I entered the fitness industry earlier, but like you guys, when you're in good shape yourselves, so I wish I'd have come in when I was I had the shape of you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
but it's better
as it gets harder as you get older, and we all know that age is just a number,
There's that bit of reassurance.
I thought I'd get that in, do you know what I mean?
No, I think you show the camera
you're a great example. You're great. He's a great example. That age is just a number.
Guys.
You're not going to see my calves, right? You're not going to see mine.
Definition in them cards. But yeah, that's football.
Definitely
mainly.
not mine. Yeah.
That's a lot of football work and a lot of cycling and stuff like that to build those babies up.
And one thing as well is like you're a good example that age is just a number.
Thanks.
And
I appreciate it.
I am kind sometimes. And then obviously
that's the nicest thing you've ever said.
he's gonna be like, you won't be able to sleep tonight. He'll be like, oh, you said that, yeah.
Creaming himself.
Oh, this is the nicest thing to me today.
It's only because it's your birthday this weekend. That's your birthday present right there.
Okay,
Larry.
what about me?
Larry,
your turn.
to me.
Spotlight.
Go on, tell us about stuff. You told me, you come from Darlington.
Yes, so I think that's where it started really. So I've got a background in, so first it was cross country. So at a young age, through primary school, through secondary school, doing a lot of cross country running. And that, I think it was my physique that was the thing that made me good at it really. Really small frame, very, very light as well. So I did a lot of cross country running. Then obviously made that transition into football. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. Similar injuries to you actually. ACL on my left knee twice as well.
What position do you play?
Wing. I was always a winger, mate. I used to get smashed every weekend, mate. People
was it
just
a school team or county team?
So I played for county once, North Yorkshire. I played college football as well. Saturday league, Sunday league. Sunday league's the ones where people are trying to just smash you. They're trying to hurt you. Sunday league, but obviously that didn't work out. Transition over to boxing a little bit as well. Boxed for about 2.5, 3 years. Had 3 fights, won 2, lost 1. But with boxing as well, it was, I'll say, white collar novice. So with boxing, it's like that's when the real discipline sort of like got installed into me, because it's like you've got an opponent in 2 months' time. There's no time for slacking, because when it comes to fight night, it's like you got
important.
It's discipline as well, and like you take discipline from sports and you use it in your daily life, whether it's like getting jobs done at the house, getting up for work early,
So was that installed in you at a young age as well? For your family and your parents?
No. So the boxing came about when obviously I had a bad knee and I wasn't doing any sports at all. So I thought, okay, I need to do something. I can't just not do anything. So I thought I'd pick up boxing for the fitness, and then eventually one thing led to another, and I'm there fighting people in front of like my family and my friends and stuff like that.
Did you say you won?
I won 2 fights and I lost 1, and that was that. No, so I actually got stopped, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was probably one of the most embarrassing times of my life, really, because obviously you're going through this training camp for 2 full months, and then when it came to fight night, good start and whatever, and then this guy just kept on catching me and catching me. I was up against the ropes, defending myself. I caught most of the punches. However, the referee saw I wasn't throwing anything back, so he just stopped the fight. That was the biggest lesson because that was my second one. The third one, that made me push even more, and I managed to come back. And the last fight I had, I won.
You had a good
So
jab.
and
You have a good jab.
yeah, it was alright. I wouldn't
Some
big my
frustration out.
yeah, I won't big myself up too much, but yeah, that's how it transitioned. And then
And boxing is a good, like say, to install discipline and vent that frustration.
We
'Cause a lot-
say like
yeah,
you know,
Con-
discipline
controlled.
or just like consistency.
Yeah, controlled aggression is like rather than going out there, getting up to no good and stuff. It's just better to get yourself in a gym, whether it's a boxing gym, a gym where you're just doing weight training or whatever. It's just good to get yourself in that environment,
Tell
sort
me
of
about a
thing,
young
so.
Lawrence. What's a young Lawrence to get
I
up to?
was terrible.
You got
How
brothers?
long ago that was?
I've got a few brothers. No, I've got one brother and a few sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, a few. But yeah, as a kid, I was a terrible mate. I was
What?
just causing trouble all the time for my
What, actually
parents.
getting into trouble? Or
Yeah, just being.
childish stuff. Or
Yeah, so
not trouble with the police or anything like
no. So
Just like
so
childish kind
yeah, so they were there. So my
I can
mum.
imagine.
So my
I
mum
can
used
see
to
that,
yeah. So my mum used to take me to the hospital. No, the doctors, whatever. They used to say, "Oh, he's just going through a phase." So it's like she couldn't take me anywhere without me kicking off or anything like that, and I was just like, I was
just disrupt you.
I was just
What, and in school as well.
no school wasn't too bad. That's why I started to like settle down a little bit. But like I think from the age of like so probably when I was like a toddler up until like 6-7 years old, I was just I was ruthless, mate. Just as any kid would be nowadays, I think, just causing a lot of trouble, just wanting to fight everyone I see and shit and stuff like that is just. But yeah,
Would you say you are now doing your dream job? Is this
yeah.
something that
So
you
I wouldn't really call it a job because
yeah,
we get
like
to
me.
we get to go to work almost every day, and we get to have a real impact and positive impact on people's
We all work
lives.
at banner times, by the way. I'm sure you guys know
Yeah.
myself, Lawrence and Chris. We all are fitness advisors, stroke PT instructors at
Yeah.
banner times, and we do various classes as well. So yeah, that's I'm sure you're all aware, but that's the connection between the three of us.
Yeah, so
We'll talk about that in several ones.
Yeah.
we will.
over to Chris now, I think.
I think
Oh,
so.
it's spotlight, man.
Yeah, it's all that.
Okay, Chris, go on, lady.
Where did it start for you? Because I know that obviously you did different jobs before you got into your fitness and stuff like that. Where did this
So-
whole thing start from?
To be honest, I was just in school. I absolutely hated school. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that for me was like probably like 5, 6, some years
So
ago.
a bit like me, academically, you
Oh no, like
just come.
I mean,
Yeah.
I used to like it, and then I just got fed up with it. To be honest. Funny enough, I joined the army at 16,
Oh, okay.
Right.
and then that sort of spurred me on.
That's
So
something I didn't know
training
about
for
you,
the
Chris.
assessments.
Okay.
That's a little secret I keep. To be
Yeah?
honest.
Okay.
Not my proudest moment in life, like, but that the training for it to get like past all the assessments, like I was more into running at that point in time.
Was it particular? What kind of branch in the army was it?
I was gonna go into the parachute regiment.
Okay.
I was literally running all the time.
So is that the Marines?
No, they're on par. Probably a little bit better actually, to be
Okay.
honest. Sorry if anyone's a para and absolutely hates
I'm only asking because, like, say, I got the opportunity to join the Marines and I went through all down to Limpston and Devon where you did the training. Did the training. My mate, he ended up following it through, and I ended up backing out. So we did about 2 or 3 tours in Northern Ireland back in the day. Then he went to Afghanistan, Kuwait, and all that, like Iraq. And he's only just come out, so he got up to like sergeant. And he did some like 20 odd years, 26 years, and I think that could have been me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did a training and I thought now.
Yeah, you can't dwell on it either. That's the best part of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I was more into running before I started lifting weights. Like, I didn't get to the gym until I was like 17 or 16, 17. Just prior to the basis of my parents let me go to the gym, so I was like, there's first run, cross country and all that. Never took part in like events. I just did it on my own.
Yeah.
When I got home from school. So then once after that, I got into Harrogate. I did in the school, but it was too much like school. I found.
Yeah.
So that's what put me off, and I backed out in the end.
Yeah.
Followed by that, started at the gym, started lifting weights. Ended up breaking my leg because funny enough, I was going to the Royal Marines.
Okay.
See what that was like.
Yeah.
you have a branch with every single one, you know.
Damn.
And how did you break your leg, Chris?
So I hit oncoming traffic on my motorbike.
Brutal.
Yeah, and it's a white Honda CB. Yeah, CB125 it was.
But yeah, I still remember like the fine details as well. So yeah,
Yeah, so
crazy.
you want to go a little bit more
Oh
into
yeah, absolutely, because I find it's a good story.
Yeah,
You know, I say to
absolutely,
people I got bitten by a shark when they see the scar. No, I didn't get bitten by a shark. Just get oncoming traffic on my motorbike, going around a bend on the way towards a date.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
And
never
that's
quite,
it a little
you never
bit,
quite
but
made the thing.
No. And apparently so.
You probably got a lucky escape, to be fair.
That's what I was thinking as well. To be fair.
What is it? She did, to be honest. What was it saying now?
So you were coming around the corner.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the first thing I asked was, "Oh, can you ring my date up? I'm gonna be late."
Would you say she's already gone? she left.
And then obviously after that,
Oh,
I started
dear.
working in a pub. And then obviously what happened to my leg, it sort of spurred me on to get the strength back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not right now. I'm having problems with it still, but we're still working on getting that strength back into it.
So joining the fitness industry itself, then, is something you weren't.
No,
Didn't, it was
funny
something
enough,
just happened.
yeah. So funny enough, I used to take the piss out of, well, sort of like chat shit about people who used to like bring the cameras in the gym.
Oh
take
right.
pictures
And now you're one of those people.
And now you're
I'm
one
now one
of
of
those
those
people.
people.
I've got to say something today, guys. I saw the pair of them today at work, and I was actually on shift, and these pair were like, doing the old poses and stuff like that. So yeah, he's gone from laughing at those people
To be one of
to
those.
being one of
To be
those.
one.
people.
Yeah.
So
Full-
vanity prevails. Vanity prevails.
Full circle, man. Full circle.
But before I even got to like working as a PT, I was working after I broke my leg. I think even before I was working in a steel yard for my uncle, worked in a timber yard. So I've worked like
So you've done various
40-yard hour
jobs
weeks,
and
like,
stuff, yeah.
manual.
So would you
labourer.
say what you're doing now is what you want to do? Maybe
Yeah,
as long as you can.
maybe not PT forever, but maybe have my own gym.
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
your
country
ambition?
or something.
Yeah.
Like at first, like I said, I was working in pubs, bars, and working in steel yards and wood yards and all that.
Yeah.
It was definitely a game changer. It's different. You don't feel like it's work when you start working in the gym from going from that,
Yeah.
because you literally are.
You're not really.
If you haven't got a client in, you either advertise or just talking to people
Yeah.
and training. That's it.
That's what I love about it, man. It doesn't really feel like work, does it?
No.
No.
I mean, it
And
can
that's
be-
the good. That's what we're saying, guys. I mean, if you can find a job that you're passionate about and you love, getting up in the morning.
It's
I
easier.
mean, we've all done. I'm pretty sure we've all done jobs. That,
Oh,
like, say,
Amazon, man.
You get up. You get up. You think,
Amazon.
Oh, mate.
Oh, that's what we say about
yeah.
it's that dread of what the day's going.
Oh,
you
mate.
know?
Yeah, it's
I
self-employed.
get up and whatever, regardless of what shift I'm on. You know what I mean? I kind of look forward to come to work. you
Yeah,
know?
man. Yeah.
You know,
Speaking
and
to
you
different
kind of-
members and stuff. It's
you,
nice.
You kind of
it's
meet new
refreshing.
members, and you kind of get to know the people, and you see over time their progress, and you know what I mean. So
I think that's one of the most satisfying things is when
Yeah.
knowing that you've had an impact on someone's life, and then they come to you saying like,
Yeah.
I feel better, I can
Yeah.
move better, I feel a bit more positive,
It's
getting
when
out of
they
bed's
hit the
easier.
goal.
Yeah.
That's like
which
one of the
leads
most
me on. That's a
satisfying things.
perfect intro to what I'm doing. I had a lady with a B Coach 2 with today.
Yeah.
And the lady won't mind me mentioning her name, Karen Napper, her name is, and she's come in. It was a B Coach 3. It was like a review, and
just so you know what B coach is, like an induction video.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she did a 6-week program, etc. What I did for her, and the results were absolutely. She's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
She's lost something like 5-6 kilos within 6 weeks, kilograms. Okay, her body fat's come down like about 3 or 4%, something like that. Muscle mass has got, and the result. She's absolutely flabbergasted with the results.
Yeah.
And she sent me a message, and a message just said like, thank you for your support, thank you for your help and stuff like. Which again, to me, that's the
Yeah,
the
it's-
job. That's the buzz that makes me feel like I've done a job.
You're doing your
Yeah.
I'm
job.
doing it right. I'm doing a job well done. And
Even like on the days that are like really crap, just
Yeah.
like knowing that you've done that to someone's life.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
such
man.
a
to
It's
make that
life-changing,
difference,
man. It's
or not
life-changing.
make, no, because you're not. You're kind of contributing towards it, aren't you? You're kind of
yeah.
having
Yeah,
a little
still.
bit of an impact into it.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the work, they're working hard, but
You're giving them the
you're
tools.
you're
to
giving
work,
them
aren't
the
you?
tools.
Yeah.
what we're doing, Larry? What we're doing?
We're giving them the foundation. They're bringing the bricks.
They're bringing the bricks and the cement and they're building, yeah? So we'll lay the foundation.
We lay the foundation. They bring the bit bricks
and the cement.
and the cement, and then
they
they build.
They build the house.
I still remember that one, mate.
Sorry.
I've used it once.
You use it without my permission.
Yeah. Start copywriting that, boy. You need to start copywriting that, man.
I just told everyone that.
Oh, I have. Everybody knows. Everybody's going to be using it. If we're going around the gym, I'll be hearing people saying, right, let's lay the foundation.
You'll hear me start saying that when I start PT.
Okay, I think we've told you a little bit about ourselves now, and I think over the next coming podcast you'll get to know a little bit more about us.
Of course.
We'll delve a little bit more into our past as well. We'll come and go into our past, what's our future intentions or what our ambitions are. So we'll get to know
of course.
us all better over the next coming podcast. But I think we should now lead on just a little bit, just to have a little bit of a life. I know we've been laughing a lot.
Oh, we've been laughing. Yeah,
Just
that's been
wind
like
it up.
half of it.
I
Yeah.
think we should tell a little bit of a funny story about our childhood. Something
I can't even
Okay.
think of anything.
I'll tell you what, I'll kick us off first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'll
kick
go
it
on.
off. Yeah, I can't
'cause
even think of anything. Yeah, yeah.
I've got one. I must have been about 8 or 9 years old, and I had a best mate. His name was Archie.
Right,
Okay.
right.
And he lived. Have I told you the story?
I can't remember.
I think I told you guys at Ben
Yeah.
Nevis.
Yeah, go on, remind
We
us.
should have recorded Nevis.
I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll talk about Nevis on a different podcast because that was a
That was
a
one
weekend.
hell of a
That was
weekend,
a good
mate.
weekend. We'll go through that on another podcast. But my friend Archie, he lived next door to me. We were best mates, best mockers. We used to do everything together. And he had a little bit of a rough childhood. His mum and dad divorced when they were young, and his dad wasn't the best. He was a bit abusive and stuff. But cut a long story short, we were always in each other's pockets. Okay, so on one occasion,
Oh, I think I remember now.
yeah,
Is it like where you left him or something?
yeah. Well, let me tell the story. Okay, so it was one. I think it was a summer's evening. It must have been a summer's evening, about 8 o'clock. And I said to Archie, I said, "Listen, shall we go to the adventure playground, which was like a park, which was close to us, swings, all different kinds of things going on." So Archie said, "Yeah, come on, let's go." Well, I knew I shouldn't be going because, it was getting late. My dad had already told me that not to go. But one thought, I'll break a few rules here, you know what I mean? So we ended up going to this adventure playground, which was shut, by the way. It's shut by 6 o'clock. But I knew a kind of a way in.
Right.
Okay, so the gates were locked and whatever. So I said to Archie, "Come on, we'll sneak in, and I've got a route we can get in." And it meant us going through these railings, which were these tight railings.
Right.
So I said to Archie, "You go first, and I'll follow on." So I'm behind, and Archie got his head through the 8 railings, and he got his head stuck in these railings. Literally got his head stuck. So I said to him, "Come on, Archie." He says, "I can't move." I said, "What do you mean you can't move?" He said, "Just push your body through." I said, "I can't move." He said, "My head's stuck in the railings, I can't move." So I absolutely cracked myself, thinking to myself, I shouldn't be there. I thought, I'm going to get into trouble. So I thought, I'm going to have to go home. I'll get some help, I said to him. I'll go
Just
get
what
some
every
help.
friend needs to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get
I
some
know
help.
what we can expect now.
So I went home and I didn't say anything. I got home and I had my tea. I sat down having my tea. All the time Archie was in these railings with his head stuck, to my knowledge.
Oh boy.
About 2 hours later, it was dark. It had gone dark, and a knock came on the door. It was the police with Archie's dad. "Have you seen Archie?" "No, I haven't seen him." So my dad turned to me, "Have you seen Archie?" And I was like, no, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him all day, have you know? So he looked at me, and when my dad looked at me, I knew I was in trouble. He kind of looked at me and said, "Have you seen..." And I started bawling and crying. I started crying my eyes out. He said, "He's across the adventure playground." My dad said, "What do you mean he's across the adventure playground?" We went across the adventure playground and I left him there. What do you mean you left him there? I said, well, you got his head stuck in the railings. So this police officer says, is he still there? I said, I don't know. So we ended up going to the adventure playground, the police officer, myself, Archie's dad, my dad, and he was still there 2.5 hours later with his head stuck in these railings.
Oh, mate. Bloody hell.
So the best of it, though, the police officer says to him, says, move your head to the side. He says, I can't, it's stuck. Archie says it. So as he moved his head to his side, his head came free. So all that time, he could have
just came out.
He could have just come out.
Archie, mate.
So we got the police involved. Well, he's not me. His dad there for nothing.
If there's an Archie out there, you know this guy.
You know what I mean? So yeah, my dad wasn't too happy about that. So I got grounded for about a month after that. But yeah, we were still friends. We still keep in contact. So no harm done.
Yeah. Archie, mate, if you're watching this.
Sorry.
Yeah. If you're going to click onto the GLC podcast, Archie, I do still hold my hands up and I do apologise. Okay. Go on, Larry. Over to you.
I don't really have anything, really,
okay.
mate. I'm
Chris,
quite bored.
Keep thinking.
Yeah.
You must have a funny story.
Somewhere, mate, somewhere.
There's loads, but a lot of them I just can't remember. That's the thing. A lot of them are like memes I just send and a lot of video games. But there's one in school. It's like trampoline. Yeah, we're doing trampoline in PE. We're doing PE GCSE, and fucking hell, it's hard to say. I keep laughing at it. We're on the trampoline. I'm spotting the trampoline. So whoever's on the trampoline, everyone, I think, like 6 of us are on the trampoline. So if they fall off, we can catch them.
Yeah. You're spotting the trampoline.
Literally, that's what we're doing. And I hear this massive bang. I hear a loud bang. I'm like,
you weren't doing your job properly, were you?
Funny enough, I was. Well, wasn't. Because I was like just chatting away to my friend on my left. I looked up. The guy on the trampoline was still there. So I was like, oh, okay, it's not our guy. I turn around. There's a girl on the floor. She full on just like fell to the floor.
And you're finding us funny.
Yeah.
Oh, laughing at the expense of someone else.
Well, I know everyone's going to laugh at me, and I'll probably laugh at the end of the future. But we all get told to get out, and all I can hear in the back is like, "Fucking back hurts." Oh, it was just screaming. And the thing is, what's funny was back in school, she was like the kid to like just rinse people and just be a twat, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it was just funny just watching her get punished for that.
I mean, to be honest, I could go on. I got so many funny stories.
One thing I want to mention, right? I've just been looking at your socks for ages, mate.
Mine?
I think you got your... I've been looking at his socks. If you guys have noticed, right? If I keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at Garry's socks. So basically, he's got his left sock on his right foot and his right sock on his left foot.
Can I just say in my defence? Can I just say though, who the hell put effing left and right on socks?
For people like you.
For people like you, mate.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
Literally said L for left and R for right.
Why would you need to put L and right
Larry
on
and
a
Garry.
sock?
Larry, what are you trying to say?
Because surely that sock would look just right on that one, and that one would look just as...
It's just a fine details, mate.
Is there any straps on your side?
What do you want?
On that side, any straps?
On what? Here.
No, there isn't.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They look off anyway.
What do you mean they look off?
They look wonky.
I don't know if they can see that in the camera, to be fair.
You're all laughing, guys, because I've got my left sock on my right foot and my right sock on my left. But really?
It's alright. Tell you what, I'll make you feel better.
You're just deflecting.
To be fair, I said something nice about you.
I'll make you feel better. I've got a hole in my sock.
Well, yes. See,
You can see my turf.
I would not have mentioned that, Chris, but now you've brought it up. Now you've had a go at my socks. I'm going to have a go at yours.
I don't have any, to be fair.
Right.
Yeah, let's make a hole.
I mean,
So have you got nothing funny from your childhood, Larry? Come on, nothing funny.
I was saying, I was saying in school, I used to get told off a lot for laughing. At the start of the podcast, you probably tell that once I start laughing, I don't stop.
Oh,
So there's this one time.
And when I look at Larry, I can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
That's when Garry puts his grin up. And
Yeah, yeah.
know what I mean?
So once we start looking at each other, we just can't stop laughing.
So-
So there's this one time in year 10, me and one of my best mates, we used to referee indoor football games, and bit of context as well. We used to get mixed up all the time because like we looked like each other, right? Well, according to the teachers. So there's one time, right? You know when you build up a reputation because you laugh so much that teachers just target you.
Yeah.
So he brought a whistle into English class, and throughout the whole English class, right, he's just blowing on this whistle, like just throughout the class. I'm sitting at one side of the room, he's sitting at the other side. So this whistle's being blown, teacher's giving us warnings, and then eventually, right, she's like, "Lawrence, that's enough, get out." I'm thinking, what have I done? Literally completely innocent, actually getting my head down, doing the work, and all I'm here, I'm just there writing. I think we were doing Jekyll and Hyde at one something for our GCSEs. I'm just like, "Lawrence, get out." I'm thinking. So the one time I didn't do anything right, I'm getting sent out. And as I'm walking out, right, all my mates are in there, and the guy's just like there, just in his chair, like trying not to cry himself laughing. I'm thinking, what? And then they write reports, and obviously he got sent to my mum. She was not happy. She's not happy, but at the same time, like she understood. Like I think she took my side to it because I had a bit of a reputation with like laughing and stuff. In the report, it said, "Oh, Lawrence was messing about with a whistle in class." I'm thinking. The one time I didn't do anything, I'm literally getting told off, and it's the shock factor as well because my head's down for the first time actually concentrating on work.
Do you know, I'm getting the impression, Lawrence, so this has kind of scarred you a little bit.
Yeah. So in
like deep, this isn't it?
so in work now, when they're like, "Oh yeah, he's the bad one," it's you.
Right. I'm going to set the record straight now because every time that something or some kind of innuendo that goes off, Larry always blames me and says I'm responsible.
And 99% of the time, I'm right as well.
No chance.
Yeah. Because you know what it is? It's like the saying, respect your elders. So I'm kind of like learning. I'm learning from you.
I'm not the best person to learn from. Trust me. Don't learn from me.
I think me and
If
Chris.
you're on bad habits, then
I think me and Chris are following in your footsteps, mate.
I'm starting to get worse now. Well, good.
These pair of guys are around about similar age to my son. And like I know you
point out the youngest.
Yeah,
Chris is the youngest.
Then
And he's.
Chris?
We don't need to. We don't need to say he's the youngest.
Chris is 20. Larry, I'm going to put in the eyes.
So it's like you've just said Chris is youngest, and you're the old. We
know where we're going. Chris is 22. Larry, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24, and I'm 55. So I've got experience on my side. What are you laughing at?
You don't.
Oh, here we go.
You don't.
That shovel out.
You don't look 54, mate. You look great for your age.
Yeah,
mate.
thanks, mate.
You look great.
That's the second nicest thing you said.
You look great, man.
Those carbs to say it all, to be honest.
Yeah, you're great, man. You're on great shape.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of daddy figure, so yeah.
I don't know if that was the right thing to say, mate.
Okay, I'm the father figure. I'm kind of like look out over these guys, you know what I mean? And these guys kind of like pick up all my bad habits. So don't do that kind of thing. Do as I say, not as I do. You know what I mean?
I know a lot of people do that.
Finish off first of all by giving out some kind of motivational quotes. So if someone's to come into the gym, Chris, to you, and you were to say something motivationally to them, what would you say?
Cool.
Exactly.
You get knocked down 2 steps, you take 3 steps forward.
For motivation, I'd say to someone that wants to start the gym is that it's not easy. Probably never be easy, but in the end, it'll be worth it. And what I mean by that is that just look at how you're gonna feel, or look in a year's time. You have to put the work in now to get the results in the future. And I always say to people as well, delayed gratification. You can't just expect to, have a full body transformation overnight. It's something that takes hard work, effort, discipline, because motivation's temporary. Discipline is, that's something that has to be there when motivation's not around. So just taking that into consideration, really.
And it's consistency as well. So it's knowing it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen with wave a magic wand or anything like that. You're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to, like Larry says, install the discipline in yourself, self-motivate yourself. Because some mornings be cold, or some evenings be cold, and you feel like I can't do this. So you got to have that kind of level of self-motivation to get into the gym, to step through them doors, and to do the work. It won't happen overnight. It's going to take time. It takes consistency. You've got to have a plan. Project yourself forward. What you're going to look like in 6 months' time. What do you want to look like in 6 months' time? What goals are going to drive you there? So have a purpose, have a goal, and the end results with hard work and consistency will happen. It's as simple as that, guys. You just got to put the work in, and it will happen. Okay.
Very, very motivational. It was
Very good.
very enthusiastic.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
It's the voice of experience.
I think we're all great examples of that. Obviously, overcoming injuries like yourself, me, and you as well.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's something I'm going to touch on in future episodes as well. How to overcome injuries, overcoming barriers into getting into the gym, because we're speaking to people that have jobs, you know, work long hours, you know, people that, let's say, just can't be bothered, you know, starting, getting their feet over that line. So
that's what a lot of people forget. Everyone's comparing themselves to other people. Like social media is like the biggest one.
Again, it's a subject we'll touch on. Social media is a big one, massive, and that's something we've all had impact and influenced by at some point. So we'll touch on that going forward as well. So yeah, I think like and Chris have both said, every step you take back, take 2 forward. So you're forever moving on, okay? Because you will get knocked back. You will feel tired. You'll feel like you don't want to do it. But just know and have a goal that when you get knocked down, you get back up again and you go forward and you go forward, okay? Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, okay? Do it now. Don't wait until after Christmas. Do it now. Christmas is going to happen anyway.
yeah.
So just do it.
Exactly.
Christmas is going to be in the same day, regardless if you start now or after. So why not start now? Don't wait until next year.
Don't stress about it, even if you're not like you've got like too many cards to write. Like a few people have been talking to the gym. It's like, yeah, we go to the gym. Normally we talk about fitness and health and all that, but outside as well, you know, day-to-day life. So we'll touch upon that as well. Yeah. I think.
So we've got lots of subjects coming up, guys, over the next couple of weeks. The first one, our main subject coming up, and we'll try and keep it as light-hearted as we can. There is going to be serious stuff in there as well, guys, that we'll talk about that may have affected us personally, or as a group, or is that something that's happened to our family or friends or anything like that.
We didn't even talk about the new budget.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Don't get me going.
Oh, God, yeah.
Don't
Oh.
get me going on that one.
Boy.
But our next subject is not the budget, but we can. we can.
That'll be one for a future episode,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But we're going to talk about anxiety, gym anxiety, social body consciousness,
Body dysmorphia and things like that, you know.
What your experience of coming into a gym has been like, what it is like. Do you still have those anxieties? Do you still feel anxious? Do you still feel nervous? Do you still feel scared? All of those above. And it happens. It's happened to me. I've walked into a gym, you know what I mean? I felt, I looked around and. So it happens to everybody, you know what I mean? I've had that anxiety and nervousness, so I'm sure you have, Larry.
Yes, definitely. Especially at the start, man. I'd say gym is one of the most intimidating places to, you know, go into, because it's like you walk into this building full of equipment and these big scary guys, and you're like, where do I start? So that's why a lot of people don't want to take that step, you know. So it's something that, you know, we can all try and, you know, fight past and
focus on you as an individual. Create your own bubble. Don't worry about what's going on around you. I know it's easier said than done, but work within your own mindset. Work for you. Don't worry, because nobody's going to be looking at what you're doing and whatever. Like you're not going to be looking at what they're doing. You know, they've all got their own agenda. They've all got their own reason for being there. Okay, and that reason isn't you. Okay, so just focus on you. Focus on why you're there and what you want to achieve. And like we said before, you'll get the results with hard work and discipline and consistency.
yes.
I can't say that.
I think Gary took Gary, yeah, you said it perfectly well, mate.
Okay,
Took the words out of
guys,
my mouth.
So we're going to give it a wrap. That will be our next topic, guys. Please, if you've got any questions you want to message us on the platform of YouTube, fire them in. What's funny?
the platform of YouTube.
Is that not the
We'll keep that in there.
No, we'll keep that in.
What's wrong with that?
So this is
YouTube platform, what's wrong with that? What have I said wrong? Platform of you.
That's what he said it.
yeah, it's just the first time I've heard someone explain that.
See what I mean? See what I have to put up with. Fire your questions in and we'll try and answer them best we can.
Right,
Okay.
so as well.
Well, yeah, also on Instagram, TikTok. I think we should make a Facebook page as well.
Yeah.
Try and expand to as many
We want
platforms as
to
possible.
reach out to as many people as possible, okay? We want to get as many people watching this YouTube. Yes, okay, this is our first one. We're going to have teething problems. We've already had them.
Oh yeah, by the way, the reason why I've got one mic right now is because two mics are
guy.
a battery.
And we've
One camera's down.
yeah, so we ended up filming like a big segment, and we wrapped it up, and we checked the phone. The phone wasn't even filming, so it's like this is our second attempt at the second part of the segment. So
But I'm hoping that we've still got the footage on my phone. It's my phone that died, guys, okay? Yeah. I don't know why you just didn't tell everybody, because everybody, So I'm hoping we've still got some of the footage. Yeah. Chris is going to do hopefully some nice, clever editing, and we'll get it together. It is our first one, guys. Please bear with us. We will polish it up over the next few episodes going forward. It will smooth out. We'll get better.
Matching socks.
should we wrap it up then?
I think we should wrap it up.
Right,
before,
guys.
we start having fisticuffs.
That sounds a bit.
It's going to end on those.
What kind of awkward? Right.
Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you at the next podcast.
See you guys soon.
See you later. Are we not counting down to 3? Or?
3, 2, 1. Bye.